We're live. There we go. Hello, guys. Well, good
Hello
evening,
po.
everyone. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Sorry we started late. No. We had
Good
lots
evening,
of
good evening.
stuff to do.
Thank you for patiently
Yeah,
waiting.
thank you for waiting, guys. No, sorry for the inconvenience, but we're now finally here. We're live and with our very special guest, Hanshi Ramon Franco, and joined with us also is our I don't have any good adjectives. Sensei David Lay. I'm losing my words.
You ran
I
out
was
of
trying to
adjectives.
think of a witty remark, no, but I'm running out.
Dashing. The dashing. Mga ganun.
I was thinking of like a word like suki, like always here. But no, here
Yun.
we are.
Basta. Okay.
All right. So before we start, is there what do you call this? Yeah, before we start, should we have any kamustahans? How
Si Hanshi na lang. Hanshi, kamusta po ang inyong linggo so far?
right?
Kamusta po?
So far, okay naman. Back to normal na kami dito, maski level 2 pa. I don't know kung level 1 na kami. But
Hindi na nila alam.
hindi namin alam kung level 3, level 2, level 1. Basta nakakalabas kami.
Yeah.
Pare-pareho lang po. No?
And also, kumbaga, pasalamat lang tayo that the COVID is going down. Mayroon na kaming parang mini face-to-face tournament this coming Saturday.
Wow.
Yun ang piniprepare
Tapos yun.
namin. Kasi
Maganda po
mga
yun,
bata
Anshi.
talaga.
Anshi, the tournament is just kata?
No, kata komite.
Oh, okay.
Oh, face-to-face balls. Wow.
Face-to-face na talaga.
Laban na kaagad. Okay.
May basketball na nga, dikitan pa. Diyan sa
Opo.
PBA. Oh.
Will they be issuing or will they be requiring like WKF like di ba, gloves? Will they require
Yes,
WKF
we require.
face mask also?
Strict,
No,
strict din po, Hanshi.
No, no face
Same
mask.
rules. No
Okay.
face mask mo.
No face mask. Okay po.
Ang require lang, ang require is
Red and blue face
kailangan
mask. No?
pagpasok sa gym mayroon yung scanner.
Scanner.
Opo.
Tapos
Scanner.
all the participants must be vaccinated. Nandyan yung card.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Opo.
yeah that's a good
maganda.
regulation.
Maganda po yun, Hanshi, na pinayagan po kayo ng LGU. Sa kanila po kayo nagpaalam.
That's 1 hour away. 1 hour away.
Okay. Mas malayo po.
1 hour away. Oh.
Mas malayo po. No? Okay po.
Yeah, that's great, no? As we even here in Manila ba or Metro Manila, we're already level
Yep.
1, right? So we're hoping
Level
to
1 daw.
open our dojos already and have
You
face-to-face
can
classes.
open na your dojo. May student
Yeah.
ako naghihintay sa inyo dyan eh.
Oh, right.
Meron akong isa. You know, yung not the may pamangkin ng misis. Student ko talaga.
I think we might open on April, Hanshi.
Tagal pa na.
April po.
Inip na.
April.
Pumunta na nga sa Alimol eh.
Yung IATF po kasi hanggang 15 lang po yung level 1 eh. So hindi pa po kami sure kung itutuloy po nila second half ng March. Opo. Kaya-
Okay.
Opo.
Yeah, and hopefully we can also have
Hopefully.
face-to-face tournaments, you know?
Oh,
Very
Yeah,
para,
so
excited.
face-to-face tournaments.
Very excited for
and
that.
Tagbilaran is planning to host maybe this before election.
Ooh, okay.
Opo.
Excited na lahat eh.
I'm very much excited, especially to see my students that haven't tried sparring, no? To
Yes.
go face to face. I don't know what's it gonna be like.
Kanina kami nang tumawag si Hansi David. Tapos pa lang namin sabi ko, ano ka? Oh, ha? I thought it's 8 o'clock. Nagsisend no send pa eh.
Nag-enjoy pa po, no?
Bigla na wala na lang kayo doon.
Hindi, actually tapos na.
Mm-mm.
Kasi
okay po.
yung basketball court, I'm renting it for 2 hours. So after us, after 7 o'clock, may sumusunod sa amin. Nagbabasketball.
Basketball.
I see.
Kami naman, before kami, it's volleyball until 5. So, dapat
Opo.
before 5, nandoon na kami. Hindi kami pwede magpalit kasi malulugi kami.
Right, yeah.
Opo. Okay naman po, Hanshi, yung... sige, Alex,
Ay,
go.
sorry for
Sige, okay lang.
Okay.
Ito po, so Hanshi, start na po tayo sa mga topics. Basically, yung mga topics po natin ngayon, rules and regulations, ganun po, with regards to referees, moving forward, parang paano po natin ma-improve, paano po natin ma-ensure na mas magandang quality ng refereeing yung mapupush through po natin kapag nag-face-to-face na po ulit tayo, lalo at marami po tayong plans for JKS Philippines. So, ito po, una po, nag-usap po kami recently ng team, and then napag-usapan po namin na dahil po dito sa di man new, pero matagal na po, pero sabihin na po natin new siya na regulation na meron po yung TP-AP, which is 70% technical performance and 30% athletic performance kapag nag-judge po ng kata. Masasabi po ba natin na pabor po yung mga kata na may mga jumps at may mga side kicks, may mga flashier techniques kaysa po dun sa mga traditional na katas na mas shorter po yung, mas maiksi po yung kata, at yung wala pong masyadong mga high kicks, wala pong mga talon. Ano pong sa tingin niyo, Hanshi?
Well, in my term for 20 years ba, experience ko sa 20 years, yung sinasabing may talon, fancy kicks, that has a little advantage before, maybe 2018, I think 2018, downward 2018, because on the rule book, it says technical difficulty of the kata.
Opo.
So, alam mo naman, hindi ko naman sinasabi lahat na judge na marunong, at saka hindi ko naman sinasabi na judge na lahat na hindi marunong. Kasi, you know what, based on my experience, even during the time of the PKF, itong mga judges, maybe 50% or lower, hindi sila nagre-review before pumunta sa competition. And which the players, the competitor suffers.
Opo.
That's why if you see nandyan ako, I always call their attention. Pero hindi naman natin sila pwede mapagalitan yan because the tournament is going on. Now, when regarding to 70% and 30%, kung nandyan pang technical difficulty, ibang usapan. Ngayon, wala na sa criteria yung tinanggal na sa TP yung technical difficulty. In other words, you base na lang on the nine criteria yung TP na yon. Kasi pag sinabi mong technical difficulty, ang pagkaintindi ng iba, especially yung dito sa atin sa Philippines, tumalon lang, mataas na kata, mahaba ang kata, maraming mga magical, talo na yung short kata.
Right.
Sinabi ko sa referee na, in WKF, nandyan yung Heian Shodan. Heian Shodan can beat advanced kata, even Basay Dai o Unso der.
Talaga po, Hanshi?
Yes. Heian Shodan, maganda ang delivery mo, opening mo, maganda, low stance, everything. Talagang may keme, everything. Maganda yung shot o okay niya. Yung agi niya, body language, yung talagang kuhan. Then nagkata ng Unso. Pero yung Unso niya, compliance lang.
Right.
Baka off balance pa.
Memorize lang po.
Hindi off balance. Kasi yung off balance na yan is questionable also. Mayroon nagko-off balance na minor off balance. Tapos, ang judge, pagtingin niya, ay, binigyan. Kung flag system yan, ibang usapan.
Ayan po.
You have given me a chance not to vote for you. Diba? Pero it still depends. Why? Kata ka ng Unso. Matamlay naman yung galaw mo. Wala kang off balance, wala kang mistake, tuloy-tuloy ka, talon mo. Pero wala rin. Maybe your score is only 5 something. Nandoon ka sa 4. Diba?
Right.
So, now, dito, yung sa PKF pa natin, gumawa na ako ng criteria. Na pag 7.0 to 7.5, it was poor, weak, poor. Then 7.6 to 7 to 8, it was an average. Then 7.8 7.1 to
The
ano, 8.1 to 8.5 means good. Hindi na natin pinalampas to 8.6 kasi ang mga judges bihira talaga magbigay ng score. Kasi dati ba, yung panahon nila Hansi David, yung kakata, bago pa lang ako. Tinanong, kasi nagkakata judge na ako noon. Nagtanong ako, Sir, hindi lang ako magme-mention kanina ako tumanong. Sir,
Sige po.
paano ba mag-judge ang kata? Alam mo ang sagot sa akin? Hindi, pag okay, 7 plus. Pag hindi okay, 7 minus. Ha? Pero wala akong magawa eh. Probinsyano ako eh. Sunod lang ako. Sa tingin ko maganda ito. Give a score. Para bang tansya-tansya. So na-continue natin yan. Until kay Ponce. Until kay Ponce time. Oo. Pero natatakot ako. Marami nagdodraw.
Marami.
Marami na. Oo. So, kailangan there should be something na to be adjusted. Oh. So in-adjust ko 'yan. Kailangan magawa tayo ng criteria. Walang midyan na sinasabing midyan na 'yan. So when nang gumawa ako ng ganun na scoring, very rare na ano 'yon? Nagtatay. Oo. Then, makikita mo, you will be surprised. Pag hindi magandang performance, yung mga judge, makikita nila magsasabay-sabay score. Below ang score nila before 7.5. Even the parents, naririnig ko sa likod. Siyempre, nakakaikot ako. Magsasabi yan. Yung parating sumasama ng mga parents, mga 7 point ko. 7.3 yan. Naririnig ko yan.
So, kunyari,
siyempre, alam nila eh.
Kung lang kayo nagpapajudge, pwede tayo bumunot ng parent.
Naririnig ko yan dito sa likod. Oo. Alam na nila kasi 0.1 man tayo noon. Now, kung sabihin mo na may advantage yung may kick, may advantage yung
talon po.
Depende sa galaw mo. Baka katalon-talon lang, parang magbigat ng talon, hindi gaya ng talon nagpo-float sa taas tapos maganda yung bagsak. Porke talon lang, yung judge magbibigay ng score. Depende kasi sa understanding yan ng mga judges. And I will tell you frankly, in my 20 years, never nagtuturo sa AKF, even WKF, how to judge. Wala po. Lalo na ngayon sa bago. PowerPoint ng presentation. Minsan wala na. Tuloy ka na examination. I was lucky yung 90s, yung 2000, medyo may seminar pa.
Right.
Wala, never. Basta, when I pass my judge, based on lang my research lang kung ano yun. Anong criteria, lalo ito ngayon, itong new rules. Now, sasabihin mo, magandang kick. Because may kick. Tapos yung iba naman na style, puro kamay. Pero, sana hindi sila magalit sa akin. Maraming forma-forma, pero wala namang focus, wala namang kimi. Ang mga judges naman, na-observe ko, because ang haba, bibigyan na ng score.
Snappy, mga ganun po, Anchi.
Kaya nga sabi ko, sasali kami sa competition, sa online, basta pakita ng score ang judges.
Right, yeah.
Opo, maganda po yan.
Hindi yung sasabihin mo na perfect tayo, no. Para malaman. Kasi, yung scoring na yan, ngayon, itong scoring yan, parang exam mo rin yan sa yung estudyante mo eh. And also, you as an instructor, nakita mo na, mababa pang score nito. Pero kung isa lang nagbigay ng mababa, the rest, medyo mataas sa konti, makakasabi ka na, uy, okay itong judges. Ito ata isang judges na baba, bobo ata ito eh. Diba?
Tatandaan niyo pa po yung pangalan.
Oo, ako ito. Pero kasi majority eh, di ba?
I'm sure even the parents
Opo,
do.
majority.
Pero naman,
mga parents.
nakita ko yung isang tournament sa online, yung 5 judges, parang kuan eh. Yung isa, 8 point something, yung isa 6, yung isa 5. Ibang usapan yun. Ibig sabihin, that 5 judges are not properly trained.
Right. Yeah.
Bakit ko sinabi? Kasi if you fall on 5, dapat majority sila 5 yan.
Mm-mm. Right.
Pag may tumaas man, 6, pero malapit lang. Malapit lang. Pero 5 kami, tapos ikaw 8 ka, bakit? Tapos nakita ko pa, kabaro niya sa patch, ibang usapan.
Opo.
Nauuli eh. Diba?
Opo.
Yeah.
You know,
Haji, makisingit po ako. Pero yan po, hindi po ba natin masasabi na dahil po yung pagja-judge po nila ay syempre base din po sa opinion po nila na for example, ito magaling to para sa akin sa pag ako magja-judge para sa opinion ko magaling to, so bigyan ko siya mataas. And ito naman hindi siya masyado, so bigyan ko siyang mababa. And iba-iba rin po yung opinion ng mga judges. So hindi po ba factor po yun, Hanshi?
yes, isang factor yan. Kung walang training.
Wala po training.
Kung dito tayo sa training, so yung mga judges gaya dito sa atin sa JKS, I will be starting on March 26 and 27 sa Tagbilaran. Yung grupo ko sa Visayas and Mindanao. We will have our kata training for the standardization. Okay? Then the last 30 minutes every one, we will tackle the kata judging. Para maparehos ang paningin. Kasi makikita mo, Shotokan in Japan. When you say Shotokan in Japan, makikita mo, magdi-difference na lang sila yung timing of the rhythm. Makikita mo na lang sila.
Yeah.
But their Keyhole
Are the same.
are the same. Especially sa stance. Di ba?
No, the dimension of the stance, the standard measurement of a stance.
Yes.
Opo.
Okay?
Tama, para sila.
Now, ang sabi ko nga, when you judge, do not judge based on what kata is it.
Yeah.
Judge it based on the performance.
Yeah.
Sabi pa nga namin, minag-usapan yung mga high level na mga judges, opening mo pa lang, malalaman ka na kung ano nang score mo.
Yeah.
Opo. Unang movements po.
Nakakatamad na.
Actually, I think you're talking about conformance, di ba? According
Yes.
to Yuha.
Yuha. Oh.
Conformance, kung paano gawin, how do you do the basics, how do you do the stances, di ba?
Yes.
According to
Yeah.
Kasi nga, as a kata judge for WKF, we have also to learn other style. Not to be on your style only.
Correct.
Ang mga judges, gusto nila umupo sa kata judge kasi nakaupo lang, score lang, o kuha lang. Hindi nila alam na mahirap yun.
Opo.
You know, I will just give you an example in 2001 na pinadala kami sa Vietnam. Ako, si Suba, Edward. I think nandoon si Veroy kasama ata noon eh. Sa Vietnam, the first rule yung wasari ipon wasari sambon. In-introduce ni Tami mo. Yes, Nihon. Okay.
Sorry daw. Nihon.
Sa Hanoi 'yon, sa Hanoi. Alam mo, nagkata yung national team ng Vietnam. Siyempre ako nasa harap. Doon sa training center nila. Nakatayo lang kami lahat. Nag-perform ng kata. Ewan ko sino yun eh. Pagkatapos niya pag-perform, ang malas ko, nasa harap ako eh. Tinura ko kagad ni Tommy Morris. What's wrong with the kata? Wala naman ako nakitang mali. Bagong chairman pa lang ako noon. At saka, what's wrong with the kata? I did not see anything wrong. Walang nakasagot sa amin.
Okay.
Ewan ko kung remember pa ni Suba. Basta tinuro ako ni Tommy Morris eh. Hindi talaga ako nakasagot. Sabi ko, para akong nabuhusan na hindi ako makasagot. Nabigla. Alam mo anong mali lang? Yung pag may Kasuki Geri niya yung opening sa MP, yung bibiglan nakaganon lang. Yun lang.
Liit lang po na.
Yun lang. No, there's no kata like that. Yun lang. Tapos after that, pag-uwi ko, sabi ko, pag-aaralan ko ito. That was the time na nagkuhan ako. When dumating dito si Patrick Lim, examiner sa atin sa Ultra.
Yeah.
Di ba, Hansi?
Yeah.
Sabi ni Patrick Lim, may nagreklamo raw na coach yung Vietnam. Bakit natalo yung tao niya? Pinakita sa atin, di ba? Yung kata.
Okay.
Sa screen, doon sa Ultra.
Yeah.
Pinakita, pang. After the two katas, yung isa Malaysian ata, saka yung Vietnam, pang. Nasa harap ako. Always nasa harap. Tinuro ako kagad ni Patrick Lim. What's wrong with the kata? Sinabi ko, punching, like this. Kasi kusang-kusyo eh. Kusang-kusyo eh. Gumaganon yung suntok. Oo. Sabi ko, kung hindi ako nakasagot, laglag ako as chairman.
Yeah.
Sabi ni Patrick Lim, see, then you will complain na maganda yung kata. Oo. Keyhole man lang yun. Sumusuntok eh. Gumaganon eh.
Swimming po.
Yes,
yung
basically.
kusukon nila sa Sitorio.
Yeah.
So, yan ang problema natin dito sa kung sasabihin mo 70% technical, 30% kata. Alam mo, noon pa naman, in-explain ko pa yan noon na kung palakasan na lang tayo, let's forget the kata. Let's forget the technique. Palakasan na lang. But remember, Keyhole first before athletic. Diba?
Right. So technical
Kasi
first.
marami itong pag-aaralan eh. Sasabihin mo naman, pe-perfect ko ang kihon ko. Mabagal ako para wala akong mali. Kasi sabi nyo, 70% eh.
Yeah. So doon ka kung focus sa 70 naman po.
Mabagalan ko. Medyo hindi ako lalakasan.
Wala naman. Mahina yung 30% mo kasi kailangan may power ka, may strength ka.
Yeah. 0
So,
plus 30.
Based on my understanding, based sa explanation ko, yung 30%, di mabagal ka. Pati yung kihon mo, yung technical mo, pull it down. It will be pulled down. Kasi bakit? Kung habulin ko, magdadahan-dahan na ako para sabihin na hindi ako ma-slide, hindi ako makuha. Kasi perfect naman yung aking kihon. Yung mga player natin, ang babagal na. Di ba? Depende kasi sa training sa mga judges. Let's go back about yung fancy move. As you can observe right now, bumabalik na ang Shotokan.
Yeah.
Even Japan, they are sending now Shotokan na.
They're landing on the finals.
Di ba?
Meta na po ulit.
Kasi before, sabi technical difficulty, talo tayo sa mga magical na mga kamay na mga ganon-ganon.
Apo. Ashito.
Di ba?
Sorry.
So ngayon dito,
Sorry.
Ganon, no?
So ngayon dito, based on observation, siguro itong mga WKF, maybe they have seminar na pakita niyo yung, remember, kumbaga sabi, if you're performing a kata, imagine that you're going to kill a person. Tama ba o hindi? Hindi that you're performing a kata for the sake that I just want to perform the kata.
Right.
Di wala. Wala yan. You are dry. Di ba? If we can see this Japanese performing the kata, yung mukha nasisira na eh. Di ba? Not na nagpe-perform tapos naka-smile pa. But bottom line talaga dito, the judges, sana itong ating NSA, they kuhan about the Keyhole, in which dito sa JKS natin, once mag face-to-face tayo, ang usapan natin dito with the executive witness sa ating JKS na we will have a training talaga para refinement. Kasi mas mabuti ngayon, pag nag-seminar ako, pag nag-training tayo, family tayo.
Yeah.
Pwede ko sabihin, mali ang ginagawa. Pwede kita pagalitan kasi parehas tayo JKS. Di ba? Oh, not like before, sa federation, hindi pwede kasi ibang club yun.
Right. I do have
Medyo,
Talking about JKS Hanshi, no, and
Okay.
for the benefit of sila Prince, JKS has their own referee corps also. Yeah, you also take
That's
tests
great.
for judges exams in the JKS, and then you go up by rank also. JKS.
Yeah.
Ganda po.
I do have a question though. Talking about what Sensei Franco, Hanshi Franco said, no, like Keyhole is very important. And this idea was also brought up by Sensei David. Before this podcast is airing right now. Do you think Sensei Hanshi Franco that it's important for a kata judge to be able to be a good kata player also, so that they could judge effectively? Or what's your thoughts about that, Hanshi Franco?
50-50.
Okay, yeah.
He might not be a good kata player, but at least he must understand the kata.
Right. That's what
I
thought
never
too.
been a kata player, but I strive to study, to learn more.
Right.
Because
you are able to produce good kata players, Hanshi. Yeah, that's a difference.
yes,
Ito pa po yan, Hanshi. Tama po yan.
Just like basketball, you're a coach of basketball. That doesn't mean you're also
you're a good player. Like
you're a good
Dalupan.
player, diba? Or you
Apo.
are a superstar. Diba?
Mhm.
Yes
That's
po.
the first way. Training kata is different from being a player also. But I guess
It
it's
helps.
also a plus factor. If you're a kata player, it's also a plus factor.
More
That,
advantageous.
You will become
Yes.
also good. You have a very big potential to be a good kata
Yes.
also. And
Right.
maybe even kumite. Kasi if you're a kata player, ang pagkumpas sa Tagalog, ang pagkumpas ng ano mo, kala mo kata, di ba? O you award points, you can see the kime also. Di ba?
Yes.
With good points. Okay, yun.
Yeah, my line of thinking for
You-
this is that if you're a good kata player, you'd more check yourself a lot, right? Like let's say in front of a mirror, so you'd see
Yeah.
like these small movements that you don't see in front of a mirror, and then you might see them more in someone else's when you're judging. But yeah, I did say that being able to perform a kata well is different from being able to judge a kata well, or like seeing mistakes, right? Or even teaching is a different thing. So, but I do think it helps. So 50-50 too.
Yeah. And
It's like this. When you are a kata player, you just want to perfect your technique. The speed, the timing, everything.
Right.
You're not concerned if it's the role of the coach that your technique is you're doing it fast, your reading is not good, your basic is improper, short technique. See? Oh, you just follow your your
sensei.
coach.
Right.
But to be a kata judge, to observe, now it's another story. You have to check if the movement of the kata player is correct or wrong, especially from the very beginning, which Inoue has said during our seminar in Malaysia. Just remember these three things: from hikite, and the way, and the finish.
Right. The start, the delivery, and then the
and
finish, the end.
the finals.
Right. The end.
Yun lang things. Yun lang ang sinap. He never taught us about kata, but he only taught us those three things only.
Yeah. I remember this what that you said that Hachi Franco, and I started like teaching it also to my students also. So yeah, that's a very important, no? Yeah.
Because there's another thing. I saw some in a Facebook slow motion. Not about style. You know, when he performed the kata, punching. he bring it down. He's an instructor. He bring it down, he bring it up, and he punch like this. And it was in slow motion. He posted it in slow motion. Siya ko, wow.
Kinakasa po yung
Wow.
suntok. Parang ganun po.
That's all.
No, hindi kinasa. So from here, bring it down.
Ah.
There is no such thing as kata like that.
Opo.
I don't know in any style. It's
Bad
always
habits.
straight. If you punch, you have to go straight.
Mhm.
Yes po. Bad habits po yan.
Yeah, exactly. Bad habit.
Yun ang,
Bad habits, yeah.
yung kasi when you judge, kasi now you are judge. Pagtingin mo, kaya nga I have divide ko yung mga, mayroon ako mga sample ko, nagsiseminar ako, nagkakatugma-tugma na. Sabi ko, ayan, poor yan, ayan, yan. But never ang judges magkakaparehos ng score ng 5.6, 5.6 everybody. Chamba lang yan.
Mhm.
Maybe yung isa 5.6, 5.4, but pumasok sila sa criteria sa pool.
Criteria.
Yun ang
Opo.
importante. That's the more important thing. Kasi number one, like for example, Shotokan. Yung stance natin is a little bit lower. Pag too lower naman, yung paa sa likod, nakaganon na. Di ba?
Nalabas na.
Hindi na kaya ng ganon yan eh. Hindi
Yeah,
na kaya.
the ankle.
Talagang gaganon na yan eh.
Yeah, the ankle flexibility. I have a problem with that. Yeah. When I do
Di ba?
kata.
Pag too high naman, medyo parang weak yung kuwan mo,
Mhm.
yung datsi mo. So saan ba talaga kuya? So you're in the center. So mag-a-adjust naman. O ang Shitoryo naman, they're a little bit higher.
Mhm.
A little bit higher. See? Kaya nga if you're a kata judge, yung technical, yung TP ng WKF, why is it number 1 ang judge? Hindi linagay ng WKF yan na na bakit ang athletic 30% lang? Bakit ang TP nauna yung stance?
Oh.
Number 2 is technique. Di ba? Bakit hindi nila inuna yung technique, hindi stance? Bakit hindi nila inuna yung yung timing rhythm? Why is it that inuna yung stance? Ang stance. Why?
Yun ang foundation mo eh.
Yes.
It is weak if the stance is not proper.
Sira na lahat. Di ba? May nagsasabi na matagal na siya nagsusutukan. Pagtingin ko pa lang siya, stance niya, outside yung toe niya, ay goodbye ka na.
Heel up. Oh, no.
Yung heel is outside, always. Sabihin natin sa opening lang, okay lang. Along the way, pang, ay nako, ganun pa rin. Tapos nag-kebadatsi pa, parang seko-dats. Nakita natin kay Aramoto. No, yung maliit, sino yan?
Si Kasumasa.
Kakasumasap. Yung Gojo Shiho niya, tingnan natin yung stance niya from the very beginning. Yung pa talaga niya, yung toe is papasok.
Yeah.
Solid, no?
Walang basta solid talaga.
I would like to
Okay,
ask,
understand.
a very quick question lang. No? What do you think about what do you call this, players that try to do a kata from a different style pero halata? So let's say like me, a Shotokan kata player, doing maybe a Shitoryu kata like maybe Anan Chatanyara, but it's very evident that the basics are Shotokan.
Transit mo mahaba.
How would you judge that po?
First thing is first thing. The character, kasi in my study, these 3 katas, they have different characteristics, di ba?
Yes. Yeah.
Shotokan, speed, pow, talagang
Mhm.
bigger, bam, 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 talagang buhos yan. Tama?
Mhm. Yep.
Shitoryu and Gojo, they're almost similar na hard on soft. Ang
Hard on
problema, ang Shotokan, nagpe-perform ng Shitoryu, sa releasing pala niya, naninigas na.
Hanshi, I think you will really have to have a Shito coach also.
Yes, that's it.
You're a
You must
Shotokan
have.
Yes.
player, okay. And then you want to perform Shito, don't get it from a Shotokan
Ay,
coach.
it's
Get a Shito coach so that he can teach
Yes.
you, okay? And
that's it. That should
and
that
he
should
will remind. Di ba?
oh.
Okay. That all the details. Di ba? Yeah.
Yes.
Kasi yung shito nila, you especially when they throw the technique is another story. Iba when they yung kasi yung gumagaya lang sa YouTube ba?
Yeah.
Na gumagaya lang.
Oh.
Ay ganito, basta ganito na, no. That's like for example in tournament ng sa ano yun? Tournament yung sa Laguna. May nag-question. Eh kuan yun eh. Technical difficulty ang haba na kata yung super MP. Sabi ko naman, maganda bang ginawa ng kata yun? Eh para malang nagmamarcha lang siya eh. Eh, you know, super MP is parang a very boring kata eh. For ano? Kung hindi, kung puro mabagal eh.
So fast. And then
Four directions. So
Yes.
Yes.
it's so long.
Walang excitement eh.
Opo. Sa dulo lang po, yung double kick. Tama na.
You know,
Yun lang
when,
po yung...
Double kick.
That used to be the highest in Shito.
Opo. It's the highest. Opo. Dati.
kasi mahaba lang. Oo.
Opo.
Yan ang kuwan natin. Yung sabi ni Hansi David, you must get a specific style na coach.
Yes.
Kasi tayo kasi sobrang talino, diretso YouTube. Pero pag galaw, kung sutukan ka, parang naninigas ka eh. Siyempre, especially when they throw their shoto okay in neko asidats, marami na yung parang yung kamay gumaganon lang eh. Gumaganon lang eh.
You don't get all the details in watching a video.
Right.
No.
The small details you don't get it.
Yeah.
Before you think it's a downer in your Shikodachi downer block. Kung pala the block is not like Gedambara, it's like this one.
Yes.
Twisted.
Twisted.
Now,
Especially Gojo.
Like that, and you don't have any idea, you're gonna think that's like a Gedambara, you know? It is.
Yes.
Like for example, Asbana, when we attended sa JKS kay Kagawa, we know already the kata, but we still learn something sa sinasabi ni Shihan Kagawa. Di ba? He never taught us about kata, but he's teaching about the details, how to execute. Di ba? Yun, that's the different pag yung the instructor really is yung bang naga-update na especially yung kay Shihan Kagawa is for ano yun, for WKF talaga, not for exclusive lang one style. Di ba?
Yeah.
Yun ang kuan natin.
Isa pa, no? There's also a difference between doing kata WKF way and also traditional way.
Sure. Yes.
Yes.
Opo.
Yes.
There
There are even like traditional tournaments, right? Like like before what
No,
we said.
Alex, I'm not talking about the format of the tournament. I'm talking about the way you do perform a kata.
Yeah.
Yes.
Understand. Yeah. But
in a traditional way and WKF.
but yeah, I was talking about in my experience. There are some tournaments where they value other traditional katas more. Like you see like traditional Shotokan tournaments where they do chinte or basai shari, which you don't see in a WKF style tournament, no?
Right.
Di mo yun makikita sa WKF.
Alex, I'm talking about number one, the expression of the face. You don't see in a traditional kata yung galit na galit like Ryukyu na.
Oh yeah.
When he says the kata, galit na kagad.
Yeah.
I think that you see that in traditional kata, the traditional competition. Why? Di ba? Kasi di ba when you I think when you fight, no, dapat I think you have to be, di ba, in control of yourself. You're not so angry. I think, okay? So why do you show expressions like that if, di ba? By just announcing the kata, you're already so angry and so furious already. Di ba?
Showmanship po siguro, Sensei, pag WKF.
So maybe there's a difference between a martial art and also
sports.
Sport.
Karate.
I think WKF
Competition.
adheres to appearance more, no? Just like stage play, theatrics like in Japanese kabuki, where they have like very expressive like face paintings, diba? And like So it's all about appearances in WKF, I'd assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, with regards to kata, yung mga jumps, doon mo makikita yung iba-ibang klase ng jump.
Yeah.
Some jumps are flashier, parang ganun, some jumps are higher.
Some jumps
Kasi,
are kick.
oh, yan, yung flying kick na
But
talo
you
ng,
alam mo ako, pag mas I appreciate yung jump na yung hindi nagkakak, yung talagang tatalon lang, hindi parang bumoboylo pa eh. Yun man na talaga ang yung totoo. Yung bang mas natural way ba? Hindi yung atras muna, then
Yeah.
opo, yun, marami pang variation.
Noted.
Unso.
I'll
Also,
teach that to my students.
Yeah, but if the Japanese perform unso, iba, their jumps are different. But if, let's say the white people, the Europeans perform unso, now may kasa yan, may kasa.
may
Iba
kasa
nga
pa
naman.
eh.
Yes.
Opo. Amen.
Yeah. Well, that's what I try to do rin with my unso jumps, no? Just go straight for the jump. Turn. Some
Diyan
people
mo
like
makikita
turn
if your
first
knee
and then
talaga, if your legs is
But
strong.
the problem is that WKF is a very tolerant.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's tolerant with the you may use variety.
Yeah.
There's a variation of this variation like this also, it's okay. So that's why if you see a Japanese kata performed by, and then another one is from Turkey, they're different. They're different, although they're both shotokan. Diba? Because of the variation.
WKF, standards, canon, sabihin
One
na po
reason
natin.
to attract the judges to vote
Yun
for
nga po
him.
yes, tama po yan, Anshi. Showmanship talaga po. Na madalas natitake for granted po yung basics eh. Yun sa WKF po.
Yes.
Yung simple paghatak po ng kamay, sabihin na lang po natin yung ginagawa po sa katawan para magmukhang malakas, parang
Pero
sa WKF po.
pero
Opo.
mabuti na ngayon na kinuha na yung mga brushing. Sino pa yung unang babae na yung nag-retire na kata? Rika
Osami.
Rika Osami?
Ikaw sa amin.
Grabe mag-brushing yun.
Sa Tanyara.
Grabe mag-brushing yun. Nakikita ko sa seminar niya, nagtuturo ng basic, maganda. Pag binilisan niya, ayun, lumalabas, brushing na. Iba ang turo nila sa seminar, iba na ang pag-perform nila.
WKF po siguro yung pina-perform.
Oo, hindi
Pero pag
na. Kasi
tinuturo,
to
traditional. Opo.
You know, even Inoue, si Inoue, mabilis talaga yung sa Malaysia ko. Inoue mabilis. Nasarap ako. Tinitingnan ko yung dito sa tiyan niya binabrush mo rin Tinitingnan ko talaga, tinututukan ko. Ano ba ito?
Pero I think, Hanshi, brushing is okay, but some people overdo it.
Yes.
Yes.
Obvious yan.
It's slapping already and striking your body to produce
Yun,
sound.
that's another story.
Brushing like that, talaga you have to brush naman di ba?
Yes, opo.
Yung brush na ganito, pero yung ini-slap na nito, gayang ginagawa natin yung previous kata player, talagang pagtingin mo siguro ang tiyan na, pula-pula na.
I remember developing that bad habit when I was a kid pa, Circle C. But yeah.
I think kasi nga dahil sa tolerant kasi yung WKF, na mas maganda yung sound siguro, ganun.
Pero
And then
ngayon, parang naiba na ngayon
mas maganda nga po.
Naiba na ngayon. Kasi there's already a rule na mafa-foul ka Sa
talaga.
WKF na mayroon na. Parang mga na-minimize nila, parang wala na nga Talagang kuwan na lang Sounds of the Shuraido uniform.
Pero okay, Hanshi, also considering that there's a big importance on knowledge. There's a big importance also on yung quality of judging. Okay, what can we do to improve the quality of kata judging here in the Philippines?
Okay, first thing is first. Train our judges the proper Keyhole. Back to basic first. Frankly speaking, many humarap sa akin pag-perform ng kata.
I think Hanshi isa pa. I think one problem of that is that they do not have the proper affiliation of
Yes, tama ka dyan.
di ba? Of a good international club. Okay? I think that
Kasi
if
the
they're
way
not
I see it,
with
you
anything,
know,
they can just make up their own eh.
kasi ganito po, Hanshi, in my observation, when their students perform the best of their student na magaling na, tapos mali ang galaw, ibig sabihin, yan lang talaga ang level ng instructor na yan.
Yung turo.
Yung turo.
Yung nagturo.
So, we cannot blame the students. Kung sino nagturo niyan, yun ang may kasalanan.
Yeah, kasi I've seen some videos in YouTube. They're actually very brave to post their videos na wow, and
Yes.
I see
Yung
the
tawa ni
body
Hanshi.
posture.
Grabe.
Yes.
And they posted it, okay? And they think that it's a good kata.
And in other words, that is only their maximum. Yun lang na talaga.
Oh.
The best.
And in
Yun yung
which,
best.
which na magiging very painful to us as a karateka.
Oh.
You know, I will tell you experience in yung regional competition namin dito sa Iskwaa. Narinig ko yung taekwondo. Kasi kata nila eh. Hindi pa amin.
Pumse po. Pumse po yung tag.
Yung
Pumse.
grupo dito, anong sabi nila? Anong sabi ng yung babae ata nila coach? Uy, minus deduction yun. Kasi of course, they have the same kata lang eh.
Yeah.
Pero hindi ko alam kasi minus yun kasi may ginalaw sila na kuhan. Mali yun. Hindi yun, tama. Deduction yun. So they know. Di ba? O na may deduction yun. Dito sa atin sa karate, ang problema, we have different style. Multi-style tayo.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, but we can do that. If the Japanese can do it, why can't we? Ang sabi ko nga, ang problema sa atin, our karate instructors. Especially without the affiliation. Even nga may affiliation, nagpe-perform, ang layo pa rin eh. Oh. Kasi you can gauge with their students.
So it's not because if you have an affiliation, you are guaranteed to also.
There are more chances.
There's more
Yes.
chances. Yes.
More chances.
Opo.
Eh, ang problema, if you just go to
That you can
Japan,
also
nasa
perform
likod
in
ka,
Japan.
training, pagbalik mo dito, ganun pa rin.
Wala ka na uwi. Parang
Eh lalo ng ibang
Wala ka
affiliation lang na papeles lang na hindi pumupunta.
Ay,
Lalo yung mga world shotokan yan.
marami yan. Yeah.
Kawawa naman.
And there's a lot of those certificates coming from India also.
Yes. No, I pity them ba?
Yung mga
Kawawa yung students.
Yeah.
Tayo, we have sacrificed like this. At least our students are the privileged because we are spending. Diba?
Yeah.
We know what is really the karate, what's really the shotokan. So we must go to the roots. Not to the other country. To the original country.
Oh.
Diba?
Okay.
Diba?
Opo. Tama po yun.
Ang problema talaga natin dito are officiating. Even during daw sa PKF natin. Kaya nga, yung pag nagkakata judging exam, talagang haharap ka sa akin. Huwag mong sabihin na hindi ako marunong, nakapasa ako, bumagsak ako, pumasa ako, nag-perform. Yung una pa namin na kata exam, mas mahirap. Kasi may shite kata pa.
Yeah.
Not from your style.
Hindi, at least shite has a standard. Hanggang ito lang ang galaw nun.
Oo.
Hindi mo pwede baliktad dyan.
Oo.
Yan.
Eh, ang mag-i-exam mo, yung pa magtatanong. Oo.
You do
Siyempre,
a kata, and then they're gonna ask you questions about that kata.
Oo, they will ask what the importance of that kata.
Application po. Ganun.
Yes.
Pungkay. Opo.
Goodbye ka.
Yeah, even
Not like now, medyo iba na sila. No, yung sa akin lang dito, we will just start dito sa grupo natin. I hope sana okay na ito. Yung sa atin sa JKS. But sabi ko na, we will not limit to Shotokan. We have to also to learn to other styles.
Correct.
But we don't have to learn the other style. We must know only the proper kihon, how they execute. Kasi there is no such thing as wrong sequence.
Yeah.
Kasi majority, ang kinakata naman ng ibang kata, na ibang style, parang common na, nalalaman na natin. Maski hindi tayo marunong, uy, kulang yun eh. Parang wala siya dito.
Initan ka na po.
Meron nga sa online, nasa harap pa yung instructor. Nagkata ng gudyo si Hosyo, kulang eh. Pero nandyan pa yun sa harap. Oh, bumalik pa sa original position. Sabi ko, wow. Kulang talaga. Yung one portion talaga
Pero,
kulang.
yeah, pero kasi actually even yung kata judging has to be given a big importance. Kasi
Yes.
it's like your students or even your children will be judged by people that don't know how to judge.
That's the only problem.
Parang sa korte, okay? Okay, may kaso ka, kinasuhan ka. All right? And then yung mga judges don't know the law. Paano yun?
Paano yun?
Facebook Court of Law. Pag ganun po.
Oh.
Kaya nga noon at that time, yung pupunta tayo sa mga ibang national, yung government-sponsored tournament, di sila Emerson ang in charge. Pag sinasabi sa akin, teka muna, isasama mo ito, baka tayo magkalit-silit ng referee nito. O sige sir, papalitan ko. O siyan, Hansi. O, in national, hindi pwede pick up ng mga referees. Kasi magkakaaway talaga tayo doon.
No. Right. Because Hansi, the nationals is for choosing the national team.
Yes.
Diba? But if you're just gonna be giving the not so good mga judges to judge like intermediate, novice, that's okay siguro, no? But for advanced level.
Ay, hindi kakabahan yung kasi ako, naka-experience talaga ako, yung bago pala ako, talagang nanginginig yung tuhod ko. Lalo na kung mabibilis yung mga player. Nako, hindi ko makita, baka batukan ako dito.
Komite po ito, Hanji. Komite po ito. Komite po ito, Kata po.
Yes, yung sa committee pala.
Oh.
Sorry. Even in the Kata. You know what? I was given an opportunity to be a chief judge in SEA Games in Indonesia. Naglaban Indonesia, Malaysia, patay.
Flag system, Hansi.
Flag system.
Blue and red.
Yes. Nako, Indonesia host, Malaysia chairman ng AKF. Chief referee ako. Basta yung kaba ko talaga. I cannot explain it.
Okay, kunyari ang result is 3-2. What if it's 4-1?
Patay ka. Oo. Patay ka. Basta pag whistle ko na, pero tingin ko, malakas talaga itong Indonesia. Malakas talaga ito. Kasi yung Malaysian, okay rin ang kata, pero sa athletic, mahina pa sila. Hindi pa expressive, parang vigorous. Yung Indonesia talaga, mga veterano na eh.
Yeah, Indonesian kata players are so good, so strong.
Pagbigay ko, score whistle ko, put, pang! Yung mata ka umikot ko. Ay, salamat, hindi ako isa. Live yun. Sabi ko, naku, kung na 5-1 ako nito, goodbye Philippines. Kasi isipin mo, host country,
Right.
Malaysia, chief referee. Baka tanggalin ka ng lisensya mo.
Hindi ka pwede.
Opo, delicate.
Even myself, I just came from the province at the time, mahirap talaga ang swerte itong mga new karate ngayon, mga instructor, may reference na sila sa YouTube, di ba?
Yeah.
But ang problem nila, umaasa na lang sila sa YouTube.
Online learning.
Yan ang magiging problema. Tapos sasagutin ka, kasi itong nakita ko sa YouTube, patay ka na. Di ba? Ay ang problema yan, ang pagtalikod, yung nakalikod, hindi mo nakita anong ginagawa.
Right.
Di ba? Now, the problem with the YouTube, matuturuan ka ba the timing and the rhythm? Alam mo ba what is short technique? Alam mo ba what is unfinished technique in kata? Bakit nagsasabi yung ibang judge, unfinished technique yan? Bakit short technique yan? Di ba? Ang kata talaga is, kung sabi pa ni Hansi David, ano dapat ang gawin? You know, there should be a continuous training sa mga judges and referees. It
Yeah.
is like us, yung mga estudyante nating fighting for a competition. Pinaulit-ulit natin. Tapos ang referee, walang ensayo, pupunta lang sa tournament. Kasi 2,000 makukuha ko dito.
Sahod.
Di ba?
My
Oh,
God.
upo-upo lang ako dito. Okay
Oo,
na.
kilala ko yung yung taga-tao, yung kumukuha ng mga
Oh, kilala ko. Oo.
kilala
May
ko.
kape dito.
Oh,
Okay.
di ba?
Jollibee.
Oo. Libre kain. At least may income ako. Expected ko.
Tama Hansi, kasi the students are practicing.
Yeah.
Referees and judges should also practice to perfect their own, di ba?
Oh.
Yeah, their field of expertise. So.
Exactly.
Yes.
Their own field, yeah. Oh. Kailangan gano'n. Or else, wala.
There's a
Dapat
disconnect,
tayo,
yeah.
referees, yung mga kata judges, I'm telling my fellow kata judges, they have to study. They are very lucky nandiyan na yung YouTube, nandiyan ang internet. Then they can ask question to the chairman. Bakit yung ibang mga tournament, yung sa PKF pa, nagkakaproblema, magre-ring telepono, tatawag sa akin. Oo. Siyempre, akong Supreme Court eh. Pag sinabi ko, ganito yan, disqualified yan, o DQ, tapos usapan. Pag critical na ang decision. But in kata, mahirap talaga ito. Pag ikaw mismo hindi ka marunong, kata judge ka, tapos ikaw nagkakata ka, mali-mali ang kata mo. Paano mo pagtingin yan? Tapos nakikita ko yung mga kata, mga player mo, mababa, tapos nagbibigay ka ng mataas ang score.
Right.
Paano na yan?
Favoritism pa nga.
Yes. Ito pa, sinabi niyo, go back trap na kung kilala ba o ano ba yon, di ba?
May reputation ka po.
Oo. Well, kung kilala ka na talaga na parati kang champion, may chances ka na.
Yeah.
Talagang clear ka na, especially na dito. Kasi, kumbaga tutusin, mahirap ka matalo. Ang inihintay na lang judge, matumba ka, magkamali ka.
O bigla may mas malakas na player. No?
Oo.
Oh.
Pero, it is not meant to say na because kilala ka, mananalo ka. Oo.
Opo.
Di ba?
Pero hindi po
yung-
ba Hansi doon po sa sorry pa. Doon sa sinabi niyo po no na pag mas kilala ka mas may chance ka po no. Hindi po ba parang ano rin po 'yun eh. Minsan double-edged blade po 'yun eh kasi for example, meron silang standard sa iyo na kaagad. Pero pag hindi mo na meet yung standard nila, bababaan po nila yung score nila naman sa iyo. Opo. So
kasi yung mga high level na judges, babantayan ka on your middle part of the kata and going to the finish. Kasi doon ka hihina.
okay na.
Ibig sabihin, wala itong ensayo. Maganda lang yung sa opening. Pagpabalik na, ayun, huli ka na. Majority. Especially yung nagmamadali na matapos ang kata. Majority na tanong ko ng kata player, gusto mo na matapos ang kata? Oo. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo sinunod ang turo ng coach mo.
Yeah.
Ang gusto mo, matatapos na ako. Hindi ako nagkamali. Nawala yung focus mo. Yung finish mo, yung kuan mo. Ano sa tingin mo, Alex? Ganon ba?
Yeah, because
tinatapos mo yung kata mo. Kasi kata player naman rin ito eh. Di ba?
Yeah, I always tell my students, when you're doing kata, don't rush it, no? And you're supposed to do kata like it's an art form. So you have to be patient, you have to put your emotions into it and perform it as best as you can and make it, of course, beautiful, like an art form, no?
Yeah. Kasi nakikita nila na mafe-finish na ako. Nakikita ng judge na nahihina na siya. Dapat from the first technique to the last technique, consistent yung athletic niya.
Right. No drop in quality.
Chances.
Diba?
Tumataas pag
Now,
padulo na po.
pag ikaw naman, why base me ako as kata judge? Pag tingin ko, kilala ko na ito, magaling na ito. Pagtingin ko sa kanya, magaling na. I don't know kung nag-iinsayo. Ito, baguhan ito eh. Uy, kasi especially in the Philippines, halos kilala mo na yung mga players.
Right.
Di ba? Pero it is not meant to say na, kumbaga, may edge na ito. May edge na ito. Pero, we do not know na itong tao talagang nag-iinsayo kasi ang hirap kasi pag ikaw na nasa taas, minsan nagre-relax ka na. Nakakatakot ang challenger. Kasi grabe ang ensayo yan. It is like pag brown belt ka pa lang kaysa sa black belt, mas nakakatakot pa ang brown. Kasi nag-aambisyon niyan maging black. Mga black belt minsan, practice, no more, practice, no more, practice naman. Depende. Kung black na athlete, ibang usapan yan. Pero kung brown, especially first Q, aspiring for Shodan, nako, nakakatakot yan talaga.
So, Hanshi, what do you think? Is it harder to be a kata judge or a committee referee?
Well, to me, it's very hard to be a kata judge. It's very hard to be a kata judge. To them, I know this before, it's very easy because you will just raise your flag, red and blue. That's it. But now, you have to give a score.
Right. It should be justified, no? If your score is far apart from the others, nako.
Yes. Now you are grading. You are grading the player. At least parang exam rin ito eh. You are great. Diyan mo malalaman what is your knowledge in the kata.
Right.
Ang komite naman lang, ang nakakatakot lang sa komite, pag nasa gitna ka na.
Magkamali.
Kasi ikaw aktor eh. Yame, magkamali ka, baka maya, ang category 1, nabaliktad mo sa category 2, papawisan ka talaga dyan.
Also, your gestures are important if you're
yes. Kasi dyan,
in kata, there's no gestures eh. But in refereeing, there are gestures. Kita mo kagad kung pulpul eh.
Yes.
Yes, apo.
At saka not only that, I know these coaches. Itong mga coaches, matatalino ito sila. Lalo na itong matagal na sa tournament. Alam nila yung pulpul na referee.
Apo.
Alam
Tinatandaan
nila,
po eh.
alam na ito na referee na matibay. Oy, ingat kayo. Papaul kayo yan, ha? Oy, mahinang referee yan. You know what to do. Di ba? Alam na nila yan.
The referee also all the mga coaches. May mga coaches na mareklamo.
Yes.
May mga coaches na skandaloso. Naaaway. Yun.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what?
Yeah.
In my observation, ang coach, pag alam niya mahina ang referee, talagang kukuhan siya. Magpapakita yung ka-scandalos niya. Pero if you are a referee that with an authority, na alam mo talaga na hindi ka natatakot, hindi uubra.
Hindi ka papasindak, parang ganun po.
Hindi ka, nakikita ko man eh. May nakikita ko dyan, lalo na sa NCR dyan, may mga coach 6 talaga nang sisindak.
Pero, that's part of the referee.
That's part of the game.
Right, yeah.
Diba? Pero if you're a referee, you're referee, you are the official there. Anong sabihin mo?
You show your authority. No?
Yes. Pero kung authority mo, takot ka magbigay.
Isn't Hanshi Franco, is it true, if I remember correctly, parang a foul can be given if the coach, or was it like the audience?
Yes. On category 2, destroying the integrity of karate. Yung nagmumura ka, yung ano dyan.
How do you do that?
Even your team.
And be,
yung maingay. Maingay na po.
Maingay,
Apo.
Yung nagmumura kayo, yung
yeah.
Komite po ito, Hanshi.
Yes, committee.
Apo. Pag sa kata po, may ganun po bang penalties? Maingay po yung team.
Yes.
Pababa po yung score.
Yes,
talaga po.
Yes.
Like
Talaga
let's say
po.
the audience is Kiai together with
Nakikiyay.
No,
Oo,
bro, okay
yun.
lang yun.
Okay
okay
lang
lang.
pala nakikiyay.
Pero yung
Okay.
pambabastos na ba? You know, there was a tournament in Bacolod. Hindi ko maintindihan. Pang naglalaro. You know, 90s pa yun eh. 90s. Chairman na ako. 2000 na ata. Mayroong grupo doon sa audience. Nag-raise ng placard. Kung baga, banatan mo na. Pero hindi ako nakakaintindi because Ilonggo. Hindi ako nakaintindi. Nang nakita ko sa taas, ano 'yon? Gumaganon eh. Nagsisigan. Tinawag ko yung isang referee na Ilonggo. Anong ibig sabihin 'yon? Sir, nakakahiya. Banatan na raw. Kumbaga laban, kuan na ba? Bugbugin mo na.
Saktan mo na. Bugbugin mo na.
Bugbugin mo na.
Ah.
Sinabi ko kagad, kaninong club 'yon? Ididikyo ko ngayon. Lahat sila ididikyo ko. Kaninong club 'yon? Walang lumabas na, tumahimik eh. Ididikyo ko ngayon. Wala na, hindi na nagpakita. You know, if you have the authority, re-respetuhin ka eh. Hindi ako taga Bacolod pero sabi ko, naku, paglabas ko ito baka bagbugin ako. Pero you know,
Nasa rules ka po kasi, Hanshi eh. Kaya mas dapat niyo pong i-implement yung ganun.
Yes, you have to
be enforcing the
rules.
Tama ka eh.
Kung
Opo.
hindi, babastusin lang tayo. You know, this is karate. Mahina ka. Takutin yan na referee. Di ba?
I see. Yeah.
Di ba?
So there are cases of like a bad behavior, no, in karate. In tournaments. I think by Prince, I think you have experience with that. Maybe if you'd like to
maybe sige later.
Okay,
Move naman po tayo Hanshi
Yes.
sa komite kasi puro po tayo
Okay.
Kata po more than an hour. So bale sa komite naman po, Hanshi, bale meron po tayo ditong mga topics na, for example, ito pong kapag yung sa foul po, kapag masyado pong matagal, for example po, dumudugo po yung labi, and then pupunta po yung doctors, and then masyado pong nagtatagal yung sabihin na po nating parang
Observation.
observation and siguro yung paggagamot po nila, no? And then nagiging pahinga na po for the other side. Okay lang po ba 'yon or ano po bang rule set natin po sa ganun?
Okay, sa rules ngayon, ganun pa man rin 'yan. In case mayroon ng dugo 'yan, pag any treatment, it should be out from the mat. Hindi pwede i-treat sa mat. It should be out from the mat. Dapat sit down siya doon. Now, pag grabe 'yon, the referee must say to the timekeeper, 3 minutes.
Wow. Okay.
After 3 minutes, kung malapit na magkukuha yung timekeeper na 30 seconds na lang na 30 minutes, then the referee must consult the doctor the situation. Kung talagang rules yan, po yan, 3 minutes. Now, it will be the doctor's decision na humingi pa ng another extension of the time. Discretion ng doktor. But depende sa referee if papayag siya o hindi. Kasi kung mag-extend ng time, ibig sabihin, malakas talaga ang contact yun.
There's no, Hanshi, there's no calling of meeting among the judges.
Bawal.
It's just a
Bawal.
referee, maybe it's mat leader, di ba? Yung senior.
Yung senior referee lang, yung chief referee. Pero yung 5 judges, hindi pwede tawagin yun. You can call only them for Shikako or Hansuko.
By signals lang, di ba?
Hindi, you can call them. Kasi based on their opinion. Kasi once you make a decision na Shikako or Hansuko yan, na jump to the conclusion, pag investigation, involve lahat eh. That's the only time that they will call. Hansuko and Shikako. Pero kung kay Kuko lang o no, gesture na lang. Kasi they have to they have to seize the situation. Talagang
Oo.
grabe. Kaya nga ako, sabi ko, kung magpa-tournament tayo, mayroon tayong review rin, not only in the score, kung sa suntok na malakas.
Opo.
Pag mayroong video na kuan,
Mm.
yung sa atin ba, kung in the near future,
Mm.
Opo.
na malakas. Kasi, you see what happened to the Olympics.
Yes. Opo.
Oh,
Diba?
yeah.
Pag-usapan po natin ang Hanshi actually.
Diba?
Opo.
Yan ako, for local version lang natin, what is important then is the referee will make a good decision.
Yeah.
Kasi localized, local version na pag tinamaan, pang, pwede naman review or no. Naku, malakas talaga, tinawag doktor. Pwede na, sino may video dyan? Review. Ay, malakas talaga. So, we go for Hansuko. Or Hansuko Chewy.
Mm.
So, no complaint.
Opo.
Is there a chance, Hanshi, na okay, malakas ang tama, but the other guy was Mobobi?
Another story.
So cool.
Another story
Right?
yun.
And Mobobi also to that guy.
Opo.
Possible hindi ma-penalize ang one.
Foul?
Ang foul.
Ang foul.
Talaga po?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Possible,
Mobobi lang.
possible.
Kasi kasalanan niya eh.
Can you give both Hansoku and Mobobi? Sabay o no? Just
No.
either
No.
Mobobi or Hansoku.
No. Kasi,
Hansoku,
depende
natapos
yan eh. Kasi, for example, kaya nga mas mabuti tingnan sa video. Kasi split of a second, nako. Hindi natin ma-review yan.
Mhm.
Opo.
Diba?
Parang basketball, di ba? Titignan sa video. No?
Yes,
Titignan.
oo.
Opo.
Kung deliberate foul yun, no? Ano, di ba?
Yes. Oh, for
Tapos,
local version natin.
Oo.
Di ba?
Ano po yun, kaya Hanshi, meron po yung organizers mismo po yung mag-video or kukuha po ng sa crowd ng parents
Kung
clubs?
sino lang may video dyan, hindi man tayo mag-i-implement kasi
okay po.
hindi tayo maglalagay na ito, no?
I
Sinong may video
Opo.
dyan na pwede ma-review namin?
it's not in the rules na you should do that eh. Di ba?
Okay po.
The
Pero
video
future,
review only for scores.
Oo.
course.
Yes, pero tayo, gagawa
Not
tayo
for
na
fouls, so.
pag malakas, kasi
Opo.
ito pa ang danger sa mga referee. Yung mga medyo mahina pa ang loob.
Mhm.
Tinamaan na, medyo lumuha pa, bibigyan ka lang ng warning.
Foul. Opo.
Di ba? Now, if I am
Opo.
the coach, sasabihin ko, bumawi ka kasi warning lang yan. Mahina
Opo.
takutin yung referee.
Mm.
Di ba bawi pang? Di warning lang. Di okay.
Pareho
Diba?
lang warning.
Tinamaan
Mas malakas
ka.
pa.
Ikaw, you were a committee player, si Alex. Si Andy David. Pag tinamaan ka dito, lumuha ka. Di ba parang kuwang ka na eh. Yung nasira na yung
Focus.
Yung game plan mo.
Yeah, right.
Opo,
Diba?
opo.
You're all
Tapos-
emotional already.
emotional. Tapos bibigyan ka lang ng warning.
Right.
Di ba? Now, if we have a crowd review,
Crowd review.
Crowd review.
Crowd video.
Future.
crowd review, Hanchuko Chewy ito kagad. Di ba?
Discretion po ng judge po yun, Hanshi?
Ha?
Discretion po yun ng judge. Siya po mag-decide.
Referee.
Referee po.
Kasi ang
Okay,
referee
sorry
lang
po.
katawag ng foul eh.
Mhm.
Opo,
Para
referee
ang
po.
referee, we made a correct decision. Yun lang.
The referee will not call for a point.
No.
Will only award a point if the judges see it.
Opo.
Yes,
Yung
yes.
foul lang talaga po. Okay.
Yan yung trabaho yan.
So,
Yun.
in the case of the I want to go to the topic the
Olympics.
Olympics, where it was Saudi Arabia versus
Saudi and
Okay, let's talk about that topic ngayon.
yeah, right.
Sige po,
Those
yeah.
are talking about
Saudi
the
Arabia.
fouls,
May video, right? May video kayo? Ihanda?
Okay.
Ella?
Yeah.
Ito po.
Let me do this. There we go.
Bale,
Iran, no? Series, Iran.
So this
This
is
is
like
Olympics, ha?
an animation.
The last game in the Olympics.
nagka-counting.
pa po, no?
Nagka-counting.
No, they count. Okay.
takbo na agad yung medical? Pwede po
Yes.
pala yan?
Yeah, pwede.
Tatawagin kagad ng
Oh.
medical, then count.
Bam.
Mabobi po yun, hindi po ba?
Yes.
I
Parang
feel like it
malakas.
is.
On that angle, para hindi malakas, ha?
Opo.
Hindi malakas kasi
Sumalubong rin siya eh.
clash eh.
Oo,
Clash.
sumalubong po siya.
Force
Tama
to
po yun.
force.
Yep.
Force to force.
So, yeah.
Sansoku.
Hansoko kaagad po, no?
The kick
Panalo
might not
kaagad.
have been enough to knock out, but when he went in to
Pwede
lean,
mo ma-review, pwede maulitin yung falling down niya kung makukuha ng slow motion.
Shoutouts. Rightful owner. Ella, pakiulit na.
Ulit mo. Tingnan mo yung dalawang kamay niya parang nag-slam.
yeah.
Ibig sabihin talagang out po siya, Hanshi.
No, parang aware siya.
Okay.
Hindi, check lang.
Yeah.
Sige po.
Gaya ng judo fall ba?
Opo.
Pag tingnan lang yung paa. Ay, yung dalawang kamay niya.
The Saudi is leading, ha?
Oh, yes.
Saudi is leading forward.
Ano sa tingin niyo yung kamay niya?
Oh.
Kasi nag-elbow pa po siya, no? Naitama niya pa po yung elbow niya bago niya pa po.
Ano sa tingin niyo? Maganda yan pag slow motion eh.
I would say Smubobi would be a better given, but I don't know. I'm not a
Yun.
good
At
judge.
penalize yung kuhan.
I think it's not only Mobobi. It's feigning injury.
Kasama rin
tingnan
po.
mo, yung ang
Dalawang
oh. Pwede bigyan ng dalawa yan eh.
Oh.
Talaga?
Okay.
Pwede,
I don't
you
know
can
that.
give two.
Injury, no? Oo.
Oh, kasalanan mo, and then you faint.
Kasi nauna ang Mobobi. Then nag-arte ka.
Wow.
At saka hindi masyado tumalsik yung ulo. The head didn't shake too much. Oh, it's just boom, bugsak.
Pero diyan mo malalaman yung dalawang kamay niya para nag-slam siya eh.
Nauna po yung elbow eh. Tapos
Parang ginano
ni-stop
niya
niya po ng kamay.
Oo.
Opo.
So in other words, he is aware.
Maybe
Opo.
he blacked out for a moment. That's possible.
Pwede.
And then because that happened
So,
to me
hindi
na.
pwede knockout yan. Anong sabi ni Patrick Lim? Pag knockout ka, wala talaga. Knockout talaga.
Yeah.
Opo.
You can see players when they get knocked out mid punch when they fall down. The punch is still there. No.
Oh,
So his arms
Yeah.
just fell down.
At saka
Okay.
walang legs. As in, yung legs mo,
wow,
They
talaga
buckle.
full na yun. Ano yun?
talagang
Loose na yun.
plakda po yung ano.
Yung legs mo,
Opo.
loose na talaga
Yeah, there's
yun.
a stiff.
Opo.
Robbery.
So,
So,
possible Mobobi and
Feigning injury.
feigning injury. Oh.
Actually,
Pero mape-penalize pa rin, pero not as Hansuko.
this is a stain to the karate in the Olympics.
Yes.
And being the last game
The last
of
game
the
pa.
Olympics, no?
finals for gold.
and getting a wrong decision, I think, di ba? Oh.
Even Joe Rogan covered this, no, and they were questioning why is karate like this? Like, do you see some other martial arts sports? If it's a knockout, the other guy wins.
Panalo ka agad. Yeah.
But why is it in karate? They were confused, visibly confused when they were talking about the situation that happened in the karate Olympics.
Karate is not a
And
knockout game,
Saudi,
di ba?
as unintentional. You know,
Yes. Opo.
inangat lang yung paa niya.
At saka lamang po siya,
As a
Hanshi.
reaction, yeah.
Ha?
Lamang po siya 4-1 eh.
Oh, jump
Hindi niya
lang
naman
niya.
po
Iba naman
Opo.
yung kung mawashigeri yun, talagang malakas yun.
Oh.
Eh, kaysa Migeri lang yun eh.
Alright.
At saka po Hanshi front leg. Kasi syempre pag back leg po mas malakas po eh.
Yes.
Front leg lang po, inangat lang talaga pong ganun.
Let us recall anong sinabi ni Shin Chuki. Do you still remember? Anong sinabi ni Shin Chuki?
Grab stance.
Ha?
Crab stance.
In last?
Ha? Hindi nyo you forget it? Na the technical official were talking each other?
Yeah. Oh. Game fixing. Parang gano'n.
Kung sino na?
Right.
Ha? Na-remember ninyo?
Yeah.
That's a possibility, no?
Pwede.
Hindi
Yeah.
natin lang ha.
Conspiracy.
Grabe. If that's
Hindi
true,
na natin.
grabe, that's a big stain in the karate community.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
And
yes.
public opinion.
The problem is kasi karate is subjective. Di ba?
Yes.
It is subjective. It's not like swimming wherein, you can see who is the first on the, di ba? On the other
Opo.
end.
Sino makahawak na.
You know who can jump highest, di ba? No,
Yes.
karate is not
Pero I think ha, maybe in the near future, pati penalty. re-review na nila yan.
Yeah.
I think,
Dapat po.
Pero
Actually,
unahan na natin.
yeah. I wanted to talk about that too, Hanshi Franco, kasi we see players, no, becoming like, I don't know if they're soccer fans, no, but they rely too much on like fouls, no, to
Yes.
for them to win.
To win the game.
Yes, yeah. Let's say you're leading, and then you would intentionally go jogay or outside, right? Just to waste
Yes,
time.
yes.
No, you're going around, and then he's about to go in
Burn time.
jogay, or like again feigning injury so that he doesn't get a point, but instead he gets a foul. So
Yes.
what's your opinion on that, Hanshi Franco? And is there a way to like fix that, no, in the rules of kumite?
Well, in the last 15 seconds,
Oh,
kasi
yeah.
usually yan,
That's true.
pag ikaw leading na, medyo you are already protecting your score. Di ba?
Yes. Opo. Mm.
Remember, this WKF competition is, the game is using your head.
Playing within the rules.
Not using your knockout system. Strategy. Di ba?
Opo. Strategy.
Especially the rule nyon about this passivity.
Mhm.
Eh,
Yeah.
Nako,
So
we also have a sample, no? What's this? A sample of I think a bad call. Oh,
mm,
and it happened in the SEA Games. Nandun kayo, Hansi Franco. It happened in the SEA Games in Malaysia.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh.
And it happened with our player and against a Malaysian player. Okay, yun.
Alex, may papakita ka atang...
I don't think we can, for the sake
Okay.
of the integrity of the persons to be involved in,
Okay.
and handwriting too. No, okay.
The beautiful handwriting.
Beautiful handwriting.
You know, yung nangyari noon, yun ang sinasabi, I'm sinasabi ko dito sa mga judges, sa mga kansa. Akala nila ang kansa,
Easy.
madali lang. Easy. Upo-upo ka lang. Ang trabaho ng kansa is a supervisor. Kaya nga, ang upo dyan, yung retirable na referee. Bakit ko sinasabi? Experienced referee na.
Right. Tama.
Experienced referee. Kasi you're going to help the referee. In case of wrong call, that will be your call. That's happened in Malaysia.
Yeah.
We are just very lucky that our coaches was also referees na naka-video pa.
Let's
And a
talk about
penalty.
the incident, what happened. Kasi not everybody was there.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody talking about, ako na magsasabi, Hansi, okay? Ang
Okay.
incident was like this, okay? So it's a match between the Philippines and Malaysia, kumite, no? Male kumite. And so what happened was that the Malaysian guy is good. Ang galing ng player. Ang galing ng player talaga. Okay? But the problem is it's on the Kansas side. Because what happened was that when they were playing, there was a first passivity. Passivity, siyempre, katansyahan, passivity. So there was a call of passivity. Okay? So next no, na naglaro na naman ulit sila. And then I think the Malaysian step out. Jogay.
So category 2 again.
So nung tinignan ko, nakita ko yung referee. I think he went like that. He was looking at the monitor, now where the scores are and also the C1, C2 are. He didn't see any indication that there was already a passivity. Wala. So the monitor was, there's nothing, di ba? So tingin ng referee, oh, okay, so this is the first time. Parang ganun, So ginanon niya, di ba? Ginanon niya. Di ba?
So it called a
warning. Naging warning. So saka nag-umilaw ng isa. Okay? So, and then the second time, again, another passivity. By both, passivity. So binigay niya ng kay Koku. Kay Koku na. Alright? So kala ng Malaysia, oh, okay, he's winning by points. The Malaysian guy is winning by points. And then nung kala ng Malaysia, he still has one more to go, di ba? Di ba? So at the end game, hawakan siya kasi lumalapit yung Philippines trying to di ba? To score it. So nahawakan niya bitaw. O siyempre, it was cold. Okay? Naging hansok at chui yung Malaysia. And then time's up. We were watching the game. And tama-tama yung team manager, si Sian Raymond, was doing a video. He's the team manager, doing a video. So alam namin, nung natapos yun, I said, mali yun Diba? Mali yun Ibig sabihin, dapat naka-apat na Malaysia ng C2. He should be Chicago na. Kasi hindi lang nalagay, di ba? Hindi lang nalagay. So, but we had it video. So, automatic, nung siyempre, they gave the win to Malaysia. So, yun. Tuwan-tuwa yung Malaysia, bumaba na. Nanalo siya, di ba? Pumasok na ulit sa warm-up area. Tapos, nagreklamo kami. So, what we did was to file a complaint. So, I wrote the protest letter indicating who, di ba? Who are the players, what happened, sinulat ko. And then, siyempre, si Raymond, bilang that team manager, has to cough up $300 as a protest fee. Okay? It's a risk, because if they think that your protest is di ba? Is invalid, they will just keep the money. Okay? Yun mangyayari. That's what happens talaga. But if the protest is upheld, okay, they will give the money back. So yun. And then after nung pinanood nila ang video, yung cellphone ni Raymond pinanood nila. Tama Okay? So it went to the appeals jury. There's 3 of them. Si Escalante was there. Hansi Franco.
Yes.
And then they wrote a letter. Meron dyan letter. Haba. Tapos upholding the protest na tama. Ang ginawa nila, what they did? They called back the players. Yung Malaysia, galit na galit, lumabas galit na galit, no? Sabi ni Patrick Lim, put down your hands. Sabi gano'n, no? Oo. Galit na galit, no? Siyempre, di ba? Tapos, dineclare Philippines winner. Eventually, that Philippine guy went to the finals. Yung Malaysia, talo. Sayang. Why? Because of bad, or the cancel was not working. Kasi if you're a cancel, if you're the arbiter, meron ka mga tao Meron ka scorekeeper, di ba? Meron ka timer. So, tao mo. Pero the problem is he did not supervise properly na kung nagkaroon ng passivity. Dapat nalagay na sa screen yun. Kasi the referee is looking at the screen. I saw the referee went like that. Parang so binigay ng warning lang. Wala. Dapat the second one has to be Teikoku already. So that's what happened. Magaling lang kami na we were watching, okay, everything intently, and Raymond was doing the video. So yun.
Kasi everything happened within a span of ilang minutes po. Gano'n po kabilis lahat.
Game was finished. Tapos we protested right away. Kasi if we don't protest right away, they will go to the finals na.
Laban na kagad.
Okay, so you have to be fast. Yun.
Decisive.
So that explains the handwriting.
Exactly.
Handwriting, Sir David.
May rule kasi yan, a few minutes lang ata. Hindi ko kwansa kung how many minutes.
Hansi, we went to the official table and then we gonna protest. Para alam nila. So they gave us a protest form. So sinulat namin agad. So hinihintay yung protest namin. Kailangan mabilis ka. Yeah.
Buti po binigyan po kayo ng time for that, Sensei. In-stop yung tournament.
What happened to the Kansa?
Napagalitan.
Napagalitan.
Kasama pa natin yung Kansa na yun. Kasama pa natin sa JKS.
Di ba pinaupo na siya? Hindi na siya ginamit.
Pinaupo na lang. Sinermonan ni yung chairman.
Hindi na ginamit
Hindi na ginamit. You know, mas mabuti mag-judge na lang ako kaysa mag-Kansa.
I thought it was an easy job.
Pag nag-Kansa ka, papantayan mo yung score, yung time, yung
fouls,
yung foul, everything yan.
Pero alam mo, Hanshi, that particular event, yung referee was I think Spanish also, Hindi niya naalala kung na nagbigay na siya. Dapat ito naalala mo di ba?
Yes.
Di ba?
Dapat ikaw maalala mo kung
parang
veteran referee ka na.
So,
Yes.
you have to make sure you go to the table. Di ba?
Nagganong ka na kung veteran ka na, alam mo na natataranta rin.
Alam mo sino kawawa dito? The Malaysian player.
Yes. That's true.
Okay.
Magaling yung
So
Malaysian.
in the last SEA Games, I think here in Manila, nanalo siya. Oh.
Yeah. But I don't know about the what do you call this? The strategy of using fouls, no, to be able to win. Kasi somehow it doesn't really sit right for especially the player that lost. Like after he gets like a 3-pointer chamba kick, let's say like that, no? All he does is like run around and then throw a bit of gyakusuki so that they don't get
Yung
avoiding combat.
Avoiding combat, yeah.
And then maybe nearing the end of the time they could do 2 more fouls, so like jogai, okay, or grabbing, diba? And then some people would do like in the Karate Kid series, no, they would like hit him too hard, no, and then get a foul para to demoralize. Like I don't know if coaches still do that or players still do that, but I don't really adhere to such strategies, no. Is there anything that you like to comment about that, Hanshi Franco or Sensei David?
Yeah, as a coach, for me, I'm gonna make my player do that.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Not feigning injury, because that's something a little bit dirty. But this one is part of the rules.
Yeah, you're playing the game.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're playing within the rules, so that's okay. Diba? That's your strategy.
Yes.
Diba? But if you're gonna get hit and then you're gonna go feigning injury, I would not advise my player to do that. Kasi for me that's cheating. Because that's not right. In the rules, that's not right. But if you can go jogai once, okay, and use that tactic, why not? Okay. Remember, this is sports. Okay, and sports is about winning games. Okay, winning medals. Huh? Yeah, okay. So that's the difference between sports. Okay, and remember, sports is not a martial art, but they're trying in WKF they're trying to blend martial arts and sports together.
That's
diba?
the ideal.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes. But okay, when does it stop being a martial art, and when does it only become a sport, diba?
Yeah.
That's the question.
I think
So
there's
it's a gray area.
there's
Therefore, me as a coach, I'm gonna make him do it.
I see.
I'm gonna make him do it.
Kasi there
Strategy
are
po yun
there are visual contradictions talaga to the ideas of a fighting sport and then combining it together with safety. So that's already a contradiction. So being able
Think
to know
about
how
that,
to
because
fight.
there's several incidents wherein he got kicked pa with a sunbone, di ba? With a ipon, di ba?
Chamba kick.
Yun, talo siya. Why? Because he was not, di ba? He didn't go away.
Right.
Opo. Kaya po, Hanchi, ano pong opinion niyo po sa ganun?
Definitely, talagang sabi pa, kung gano'n, if we're really the coach, you have to protect na your score. Kasi pag natsamba ka dyan, sayang. But hindi naman that you're going to take advantage of that penalty. You are just avoiding in preparation for a counter. Hindi naman pwede atras lang.
Anyway, Hansi, there are rules for that naman eh. Kung kita mo, avoid yung combat.
Ay, ibang usapan yun.
Yeah, Kung matalas ang referee, kasi may mga referee, walang pakialam eh. Nag-avoid combat na eh, di ba?
Yeah.
Halata, tumatakbo.
Right. I think that's right, because it makes a different dynamic, no? Of instead of just clashing, it creates a different dynamic where someone is more advantageous, so they try to protect their score. So now it becomes more of a offensive and then defensive like kind of dynamic.
Chasing. Yeah.
So I guess it is part of fighting too that happens. So I guess in a way it is fair.
But remember, it's very hard to score on an opponent who is running away.
Oh yeah, definitely it is.
Yeah.
Especially the criteria of scoring foul that you have to adhere to, like the
Yeah.
zanshin per
You-
time,
you
good
perform,
technique,
oh.
distance, intensity, and others distance,
Oh.
that you have to abide to the right word.
Referring to fouls po, Sanjay David and Hanshi Ramon. Sa tingin niyo po, ito pong napag-usapan po kasi namin recently ng team. Medyo nag-aano po kami, reminisce po kami ng mga past tournaments, gano'n po. And then napag-usapan po namin yung malaki pong difference nung yung fouls po ay may penalty points sa kalaban.
Yeah.
Para po ba sa inyo, mas okay po ba na tinanggal po nila yung penalty points?
Yeah.
Or mas
Yes.
mas okay po sa inyo na meron pong
Yes,
penalty
yes.
points?
Kasi I think it happened in WKF Japan. 7 world champion nanalo sa penalty lang sa points.
Yeah, okay. That would
I
be
think it was in Japan. World Championship. Kaya they changed it, tinanggal nila. Yun ang
talaga.
seminar sa amin.
He didn't score, but he won because of fouls.
Oh,
So,
yeah, that's
nanalo
bad.
ka, world champion because of penalty. Pangit naman pakinggan.
Pero hindi po ba
There's a bad taste.
devil's advocate po, no, Hanshi and Sensei David, parang nilaro mo pa rin po yung game eh.
Hindi, pero
Nanalo ka ng fouls po eh.
kasi minsan ini-intention kasi alam mo makakapuntos ka eh.
Nag-failing injury po. ganun.
Oo.
Totoo din po yan. Paano po pag outside naman po?
What do you mean
Tingin-
outside?
Tingin niyo po ba tama lang po na tinanggal po nila yung penalty point ng outside?
Yes.
Kasi,
Oo.
okay po.
Nawala na yung mga arte-arte.
Yung
Kaya
outside
tingnan
po.
mo, before there was no
Okay,
exaggerating
I don't-
injury. Ngayon, linagay nila.
Mm.
Oo.
Mm.
You're feigning. Oh.
Kasi po pag outside po, it's kasalanan mo po yun eh.
Yes.
Parang tumatakbo ka po away from the competition. So hindi po
Yes.
ba
They will penalize you with and give you a point for Jogay. Hindi, no?
Opo.
Hindi.
Hindi.
Opo, tinanggal po nila eh. Opo.
Meron ba dati?
Meron po.
I forgot.
Yes po. Fouls and yung guys. 1 and 2 may ano po.
Hindi ko
May
na
mga
masyado
penalty points.
ma-recall the old rules.
Hindi ko rin maalala.
Kami
Mas
po
alam ko ang
alala pa po
foul
namin.
pag yung contact
Oo.
may punto sa kabila.
Yeah.
Pati
Kasi
po
when
yung
When I started sa officiating, before there were 3 panels, 3 categories.
Oh.
Tapos reduce nila to 2 na lang.
Yeah.
3 categories ba? Wow.
Before, yung naglalaro pa kayo.
Ano po yan, Hanshi?
Yung bobobi
Paki- ano,
iba, yung foul, yung
okay.
contact iba,
Oo.
yung jogay iba yon. Parang gano'n.
Siguro it's
Anong category?
self-endangering foul. Bobobi or
Ah,
Jogay.
yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Kasi tingnan mo
Bigyan na lang ni Alex.
yung linagyan nila ng exaggerating injury, medyo nalesen yung mga arte-arte.
Well, there's still...
Dapat lang po yun. Tama po yun.
Oo.
Pero Hansi, siguro our rules right now, no, they're still gonna change, no?
Yeah,
I think,
it's
but
part of it.
minimal na lang.
Minimal
I think
na lang.
hindi pa nila ma-decide about what happens to the WKF sa yung sa Olympic
Olympics.
na yun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kasi the way I see it, dapat may penalty review eh kung duda ang judge eh. Yung ang point ko lang dito, kung malakas talaga yung suntok na nagkadugo, 'di ba? Yung talagang nakuan. Kasi split minsan pag change ng player, hindi ka nakahabol, hindi mo nakikita 'yon. 'Di ba?
Yeah, oh, if
Ano talaga the point of impact?
Yung angle nyo po, no? Hindi nyo po...
Kasi if there's no review, no, you're just gonna have to recall it here. Eh.
Yes.
Yep.
What
Oh.
Nakita mo mismo. Yeah.
Tapos
your mind.
POV mo. Yes. Tama
What
po.
you saw might be different from what other people saw.
Yes.
Diba?
Tapos lalapit ka sa player. Titingnan mo anong nangyari
Itsura
sa
po niya.
kanya, anong itsura
Apo.
niya. So magbe-base ka na lang doon.
Tama po.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay po. Thank you po sa mga. Hanchi, last na po, no? Kasi ano na po,
Oh.
para makapagpahingan na rin po kayo. Thank you po sa time niyo po so much. Ulit po, lalo po sa ito pong mga topics na medyo technical at with regards po sa
Yeah, the
expertise
research.
niyo po na judging. Opo. Bali ito po, Hanchi, last po, no? Ano to kayong topic?
The last na.
Blackout.
Kaka-hype ko, nakalimutan yung topic. Ito po, ano po ba yung, sa tingin niyo po ba, mas maganda po yung mga naging changes sa rule set sa ngayon po sa komite? Dahil po, dati po kasi, start pa lang po, salpukan na po kaagad. So, ang dami po nagbago kasi yung time, and then yung mga penalties, ganun po. Ngayon po kasi, ang ginagawa po nila, since 3 minutes na po, and since wala na pong kailangang score para manalo, wala pong lead by ganito para manalo, wala pong first to ganito para manalo, ang nangyayari po is nagiging mas passive po yung laro, lalo for the first 30 seconds, for the first minute. So para po sa inyo po, Hanchi, personal nyo lang po na opinion about that. Mas maganda po ba yung naging rule changes ngayon po, or mas prefer nyo po yung dati po na talagang salpukan lang?
There are some rules na na medyo disadvantage, pero sa rules kasi ngayon, especially yung seminar namin sa WKF, hindi sila pumunta diyan sa tatami na magsayaw-sayaw. Pumunta diyan sila sa tatami para maglaban. Kaya linagyan nila ng passivity. Majority, yung previous rule na walang passivity, wala, take your time.
Sayo lang po.
The match became boring.
Oh, boring yun.
Boring
hindi
talaga
kaya
po.
ngayon, pag hindi kayo magbakbakan, there is no, in passivity, there is no such thing as 2 seconds, 3 seconds, wala. Pag nakita ang referee na ayaw talaga nyo mag-connect, ayaw talaga nyo mag-engage, kukanin kayo kasi you do not came here to keep on dancing.
Pero meron pa rin po kasi Hanchi na willing na okay, isang warning lang naman, 2 warning lang naman, wala namang penalty point. So ako, I'll just take my time.
Pero
So,
frankly
hindi pa rin po. Sige,
speaking, passivity, magagamit mo yan sa technique. Yun ang ginamit ni Ninyo sa Thailand. Nanalo siya sa penalty. Talo sa score. Pero nanalo pa rin siya. Kasi nag-instruction man ako sa kanya na wala na siyang hangin. Huwag kang lumaban doon yung dati mo. Talo ka talaga. Ubus ang hangin mo. So naglaro siya, first passivity, second passivity, bang, third passivity, nag-clash sila, puntusan si Ninyo, third passivity na naman, di 3 na silang passivity. Hinabol ni Ninyo. Umatake, tumakbo, jogay, panalo si Ninyo.
Pero at least kasama po sa rules. So pasok pa rin po sa rule changes. Strategy talaga po yun.
First thing is first thing. Your player must know the rules.
Yep.
Yeah.
You must play
according
to the rules. Kasi hindi yung bakbak ka lang ng bakbak. Gaya ng isang player ko sa Davao, coach ako. Kasi hindi ako referee. Coach kasi ibang humawak. Sila joining referee. Panalo na yung bata ko. Last 4 seconds. Akala niya basketball. Tumakbo. Tumakbo talaga na tumakbo. Hindi na takbo.
Talaga po.
Tatlo na yung foul. 3 na. Hindi, pagbalik, wala na. Gumanon na lang ako. Wala akong magawa eh. Kukulang na lang. Batuhin ko yung aking mineral water. Tapos, yung referee, siyempre, referee, ako ang judge, ako ang coach. Ang referee, tumingin sa akin, hindi makadesisyon kasi ako nakaupo eh. Referee sa chief referee, sabi ni Johnny. Bakit hindi ka pa makadesisyon? Chief referee nakaupo dyan. Anong pakialam ko? Anong penalty? Ang soko. Ibigyan mo na ang soko.
Ganun yung boses ni Gio niya.
Ganun.
Alam natin ang rules. Alam natin ang rules.
Pero alam mo, pag mahusay kang referee, no, you don't just to throw passivity many times.
Oo.
You're gonna give yourself, hanggang dalawa, tama na siguro. You're gonna give yourself some allowance for future, need, no? O, di ba? Hindi mo, tapos wala na. Isa na lang
ang nangyari kailan ninyo,
tapos na.
talagang passivity talaga. Matagal talagang engagement. Hindi talaga nag-i-engage kasi sininyo, hindi na kaya umatake. Oo. Nang pareho sa silang tatlo, sinugod niya, tumakbo. Tapos basta galit na galit yung Thailand na coach.
I'd imagine, yeah.
So anyway, yung this new, this WKF, they are trying to keep on improving. Of course, they are not such thing as perfect, but they are trying to improve and improve. Number one in WKF rules is the safety of the players. Yun ang kino-concern nila. Safety. Ang problema lang ngayon ng WKF, paano nagiging entertaining yung ating karate. Para we can get more sponsor, especially sa atin dito. Nag-iisip nga ako paano gagawin natin sa JKS na to make our tournament more attractive. So kung more attractive yung competition natin, medyo maraming sasali sa atin sa competition. Talagang challenging. Di ba? Yun lang.
Oo nga eh.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you that Hanshi Franco is there any kind of rule that you'd like to invent, no? But just to make the kumite look more exciting. Yeah.
Wala pa akong, kasi if we want to make this more exciting, it will be a full contact.
Yeah, exactly.
Ayun po. Pinag-usapan din po namin yan. MMA.
I have a suggestion ba na we have a full contact, same rules with the WKF, stop. But pag tinamaan ka, knockout ka talaga. Pero it will be on the senior, it will be a prize money na. Yung may stop, yung same.
Okay bro. Prize
Hindi
money.
na pwede sa mga bata yan.
Yep, yeah, definitely.
Siyempre, yes.
Di ba? Pero the same na kuwan pa rin, stop pa rin. Oo.
I was thinking
pero hindi pwede sa mga bata. Definitely, there will be a prize money on that.
Opo. Tsaka po, Hanshi, yung ano po natin, medical care.
Yes.
Kailangan po i-strengthen po natin
na
dyan.
mayroon talagang doktor dyan.
Opo. Dahil po may mga ganong full
Kasi
contact.
pag may ganun ng laro, ang maglalaro dyan, talaga yung mga barumbado na, yung talagang, yung
maybe
sabi
headgear. Better headgear.
Opo.
Even, lagay natin ng headgear. Even Japan,
The doctor has also a karateka. Di ba? I think
Karateka po yung
you will
doctor.
understand the impact of punches
Yes.
Or the impact
Pero the rules pa rin, you have to follow the 6 criteria. Hindi yung gaya yung ganun-ganun lang ano ba yan, suntok-suntok lang sa katawan, ganun-ganun.
Kasi
dapat talaga same rules pa rin.
Meron na po actually, Sensei Hanshi, yung karate combat, kung nakakapanood po kayo sa...
Yes, nanonood ako, pero continuous naman sila.
Continuous. Wala pong yano naman.
Yung sa atin, mas grabe naman yun kasi talagang bear yun eh.
Yeah.
Sa atin lang is medyo may pagka-protect pa tayo. Pero pag tinamaan ka ditong malakas, point talaga yun.
Point talaga.
I was thinking if that was applicable nga to sports karate, no? Like,
hindi pwede.
Walang yame.
Hindi.
Continuous like.
Pero sa atin, may yame pa rin.
Yeah.
Kasi if we will do that, katapos, gaya may nakita tayong tournament dito na may full contact tournament sila. Let's not mention of this style. Tatagang ka lang ng medal, tapos bali yung kamay mo, forget it. It's not worth it.
Yes, medal.
It's not worth it.
Tama po yan. Yeah.
Paano ang future ng bata? Kung
Opo.
nabalian na yung kamay niya, nabalian yung yung paa.
Opo. Insurance, wala pong ganun eh.
Walang ganun yun. Di ba?
Healthcare, ganun po.
Kung gagawa tayo yung sinasabing full contact, may stop pa rin para lesser ang injury. Same gloves pa rin. Ganun pa rin.
Malaki pa rin.
Pero special event yun.
Yeah. Pero kailangan siguro headgear nun or...
kailangan may headgear. Ang headgear yan, sigurado. Yung headgear mo parang sa boxing na. Yung ganun.
Yung ganun lang.
Parang ganun lang.
It's gonna be kickboxing. Di ba?
Oo. Pero hindi naman pwedeng kickboxing na ganun-ganun sila. Yung talagang straight punch pa rin, jump pa rin eh.
Opo.
Same
Karate pa rin po.
So,
Yung
same,
mahilig magbarumbado,
slide.
di dyan sila maglaro. Maggawa tayo ng JKS promotion.
Karate, WKF has a very big job to do. Because
They have.
put karate back in the Olympics. I don't know how they're gonna manage that.
Yes.
Diba?
It's a problem kung ano.
Parang they missed the opportunity also.
Yeah, dahil
Oo. Yun.
Okay.
Oo.
Okay, is there another question?
All good po. Thank you po,
Yeah.
Hanshi, sa time niyo po.
Thank
very
you
much.
also. Thank you
Opo.
for inviting
Kita-kits
me.
po ulit next time.
Congratulations.
Opo.
Kita-kita Rich eh.
Opo.
Hindi pa tayo
Thank you po.
nag-usap about JKS. Sa sunod na
Opo.
vlog.
Yeah.
Part 3. GKS. Future.
Part 3 daw,
Opo.
part 3.
Okay.
Thank you po.
Mas madugo yun
Hanshi,
kasi shotokan na yun.
opo.
Okay.
Good night po,
Os,
Hanshi.
night.
Thank you po.
Thank you very much.
Thank you po sa inyo.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Sir David, thank you po. Os.
So that's it for this week.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening, guys.
We hope you and your family enjoyed this episode.
Make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And don't forget to hit that notification bell. I'm Ivana.
I am Alex.
I am Prince.
I am Ella.
And this
we
is
are
the Unarmed Podcast.
Let's go!